Further thoughts on the interview or sit down with Piers Morgan, Canelo Alvarez, and Terence Crawford. I noticed that Terence Crawford said, when asked about his confidence level that he'll win this fight, Piers asked both guys, how confident are you that you're going to win the fight? Terence Crawford said something interesting. Don't know if he was trying not to sound cocky or overconfident, but he said 70% sure. That was interesting. Because I would have said 100. Even if I'm thinking 70, I'm going to talk myself into 100. And I'm not going to let Canelo hear me say 70. Because that's going to give Canelo an extra boost of confidence. When Canelo heard that, he was like, well, I guess I'm the other 30%. And he said he was 100% confident that he would beat Terence Crawford. So that lets Terence Crawford know that he's quite confident at 168. And he's putting doubt in Terence Crawford's mind that he might be in the wrong weight division. Like he might have stepped up too far. I was kind of surprised to hear Terence say that, because he talked so confident through the press conference, which hadn't happened yet at the time of the interview. He talked real confident during the sit down with Piers Morgan. So like I said, sometimes fighters feel like, I think that they're coming across a little bit too arrogant. So they kind of want to tone it down a little bit. So I think that's kind of what happened here. Another takeaway from the interview was when Canelo Alvarez said he admired Muhammad Ali. I didn't know that. And he was saying what a great role model he was and how he helped a lot of people. And I always noticed they kind of got the same shape heads. And I thought that before I even knew that. Canelo and Muhammad Ali, they kind of got the same shape heads. It has nothing to do with anything, just an observation. That's what I do. I observe. Terence Crawford said he doesn't admire anybody outside of boxing. He thinks Roy Jones was real great, and he thinks Floyd Mayweather was real great. He said he used to run home to watch Floyd Mayweather fights and things like that. This interview with both guys made me like both guys even more, especially Canelo. I started to like Canelo more listening to him. He seemed real relaxed, and he was laughing when they were talking about he had three children. One was a son, and he was saying if he wanted to box, it's his life, he would let him. Terence Crawford said he wouldn't want his sons to box, I guess, because he knows everything that he had to go through. And Canelo said to Terence Crawford, he's like, you have 7 children. Like, wow. So I thought that was a pretty cool exchange. Both guys are real likable here. I also saw Carl Froch. Should I say Carl 80,000 Froch? Are we going to ever stop hearing about the 80,000 Mr. Froch? But anyway, he sat down with Canelo Alvarez, and he even talked about if they would fight. Man, this dude's ego is huge, man. Do you really think you beat Canelo, man, then or now? Come on. Anyway, Canelo was saying he don't like when fighters talk stuff about other fighters, because he's saying, you know how much you had to put into a training camp, and you know what it takes, so you shouldn't be dissing other fighters. So he's showing respect. He showed respect to Usyk. He showed respect to Ali. He's showing respect to Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford is showing respect to Canelo. But the main thing that I got out of that sit down with Piers Morgan was the 70% confidence coming from Terence Crawford. Was he just talking? Did that slip out? Or is he trying to actually, maybe he's playing mind games with Canelo now that I think about it. What if he's trying to make Canelo think that, I'm not all that confident, and then once the first bell sounds, he just comes out like throwing bombs? You never know. It's a chess game. It's a violent chess game. That's what boxing is. Ask Usyk. I like that photo out there, too, with Terence Crawford and Usyk playing chess. 2 of the best to ever do it. We're going to realize how great all these fighters are if you haven't already. You're going to realize that once they hang up the belts, hang up the gloves, and there's no one to replace them anytime soon, you'll be like, man, them dudes were something special. Yeah, but that's what do you guys think of Terence Crawford 70% confident that he'll beat Canelo Alvarez as opposed to Canelo Alvarez saying that he is 100% confident that he'll beat Terence Crawford. Saul Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Bud Crawford, September 13th, Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas. Will you be there? Hopefully, I'll be there. If not, hopefully, I'll be watching Netflix. Get your streaming service together. We don't want no problems like we did with the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight. Isn't Jake Paul fighting tonight against Chavez Jr.? Not watching it, don't want to see it. Only way I'll talk about it is if something dramatic happens, like if I hear that Chavez knocks out Jake Paul or something like that. Anyways, the J. Roos Theory. Make sure to comment, share, subscribe. Hit the join button below if you want to become a member. There's bronze, silver, and gold. Special perks. Backup platform in WJ. You might have to type in WJ Boxing. The Instagram is the J. Roos Theory over there too. The Cash App $ J. Roos 33, and that's Roos, not Ross. 2 O's, not 2 S's. Don't be a dine and dasher, man. Support the platform. LSR forever, and be fearless. Yay.